I like English here because not because they're the meta and that's how to play, but I like to get like a castle up somewhere and get trebuchets. It's fun because the trebuchets just are so good with the network of castle bonus. I've come to realize. So I want to get a castle up at some point towards the center of the map somewhere where I can start trebbing down his buildings. Abbasid. I think Doubt is my arms player and Hera is knight player in AoE2. Doubt is my arms player in AoE4 as well, apparently, and losing with them. Don't understand why that town center first click is so loud. Are English Trebs now good against units? I played against them yesterday in a choke pointy map, and I felt like they did good against units, yes. How good though? Can't say for sure right now, but I would say they seemed quite good. I think like having 4 or 5 Trebs, especially with the range you have, feels like it can be very good. Already in my base scouting, which means he probably went for a second scout opening. Which means I might not get as many sheep as I would like, but I'm English, so I'm kind of fine with also having to farm a little bit. Just take these and then we'll circle back. That was longbow player though. From what I saw when Hera was playing F4 was he liked a lot the archer cavalry composition. So I would say longbow knight composition kind of. But I feel like I saw the most from him. What he seemed to aim for often anyway. Not sure how much food I have left on the sheep. Let's bring back. Oh, we're all hitting the same sheep. What a waste of idle villager efficiency. Are looking forward to Golden League? Sure. I mean, at the moment, most of my focus will go towards N4C. But yeah, I'm looking forward to play the Golden League as well. Should be fun. Should be good. Do you have scout patterns for each map you follow? Nope. Winging it. Hoping for the best. Yeah, Wilbur has kicked in. Got a solid eco going. Gotta confirm what he's doing. Man, a lot of sheep are lying around this corner. Very nice. He hasn't taken any stones. Doesn't look like he's planning to boom. That's at least confirmed. Range stable. Right off the bat. We're gonna bring a lot of sheep home. Since he is already opening a stable range, I think me trying to apply pressure right away is not the best idea. I'm just gonna take it slow. Build up eco, get some eco upgrades, and build up some longbow numbers, and then we'll add barracks now. And just slowly get up and running properly. Farm's better than deer for English, not necessarily, but they last forever, which means I will have less. I will have to replenish or like those 4 vills now will stay on those 4 farms for the rest of the game, which is nice. Don't have to, in theory, I don't have to worry about them for the rest of the game now. I don't know the exact times though, of like sheep versus farm versus deer. Get like 1 tower there. Very nice hill to control. See, he's built so many units now in preparation for my aggression that never really came at a time where he probably expected it anyway. Scout is there. If I can snipe that, that would be great. Nice. I think he's taking too much free damage at the moment. I think that was very... The damage he took now was quite preventable, I would say. There we go, free snipe. Taking so much free damage here. Yeah, not the deer. Not sure if he has any upgrades to speak of just yet. I think that was a good trade for us. We're getting a little tower creep going here. Oh, misclicks. I don't think he should stay here now. Yeah. That's what I thought. Why are you running? He can win easy. Because I can always fall back to my towers where I get the speed boost. And everything. I think it's risky for him to commit. He has the armor upgrade for arrows. I want this game to go to the next age. I want to get a castle on the hill and make Trebs. This looks so epic with the terrain elevation. He even did the extra armor for that, so he is on stone himself. Probably can make some ram moves here. Force him to... Actually, is that... Oh, he just did arrow splits. He hasn't done the armor. Do I want to go for rams here? Probably not. On that wall so I don't get any surprises there. Yay, let's go. Ah, my tower is going ham. Good thing here is it's confusing for him as well. He doesn't actually know what if I'm planning to do anything. He doesn't know if I'm preparing rams or anything like that. So yeah, we will just go to the false ledge.
Yes, sir. Ferende nu. Each a worker. Yarway, Iowa. Primet Garu. Yarway. Estes comende. Each a worker. Garwigan. Aseta. Yaru to work. Garu uppa. Yerth uppa. Flampa. Garu uppa. Strela. Fuse. Garwigan. Hestes commend. Yar. One bit, what?
Yeah, I'm just going for Trebs. That's simple explanation for my approach right now. Well, if he's gonna go with the arms here, I might have to do a tech switch then. Use our scout to look around, I guess. It's been very... I should have been moving around with my scout more actively. Might just upgrade his archers as well. I don't think he ever did the attack or upgrade though. Yeah, it's my arms. Guess I dropped my own ranges. Go men at arms. Add some crossbows. That's what I tried to say. Again, end goal in this game for me is to end up in a situation where I have a castle and trebuchets. Then we're good. Why do I not have the attack speed bonus here? I don't have the glow on my units. What's that all about? Magnus incoming. Very likely he will make. Actually, some really good villager snipes. Mango. Scary. Can I target the villager here and get away with it? Doesn't look like it. It's gonna be very awkward though. This is what I hate, when there's uphill. There's no logic behind where it is going to shoot. Where is the cutoff point where it shoots, you know? Like, I understand that there's an angle where you cannot shoot up at a mangonel, yeah. There's like, I don't think it's intuitive where that cutoff point is. That makes sense. I want to get some up control because I want to... Still, I want to get though that... I want the castle forward. So I can start trebbing him down from that angle. Do I just go for it? Like on the hill? Pull every ville? And go for it? Actually, he's kind of backed off. I think I can go for it anyway. Oh, that's gonna be risky. That is going to be risky. Let's do it. See, his Springle is not shooting me because of the angle of everything. That's just so frustrating when it's so unintuitive as to when your units will shoot or not. Like you don't have a clear understanding or clear guide or direction as of when they will shoot or not. I think they should just remove altogether the whole that the angle is being blocked, the vision being blocked in uphill and downhill. Doesn't look like he has 2 TCs still. Oh no. Okay, time to make trebuchets. Let's do that one. And then trebuchets. Let's go. What's the hotkey here? YZ. YZ. GG? It's not GG. I think I'm in a favorable spot for sure. I think it's too early to say GG. I like my spot. Don't get me wrong. I agree, Nick. It's like, it makes sense. It's logical that, yes, a siege weapon should not be able to just shoot through vision that is in theory blocked. But when you're playing an RTS game, you don't want to have unintuitive... Like, you don't want to have things that are affecting your gameplay that is not... How do I say that? I mean, to me it's just not intuitive when I'm playing that, hey, this is gonna be blocked. I cannot shoot there because of this or that. To me it just feels like big meh. Why was he going there? I don't know. Okay, time for the trebuchets to show their prowess. Just walling that off. What? Don't have those units. They're no fun. I guess I wouldn't mind the second castle either. Should also be really hard for him to actually find a right good engagement here. Even though he has Springballs. Ooh, there's a TC there. Ooh. Okay, well, that part makes sense. I'm actually gonna... Where is he sitting there? I'm gonna go here and shoot this, because I want to enter there. Like this. Why can you not hit that? Makes no sense. That TC goes down fast. Holy smokes. I guess we just go imp. The Berkshire Palace. And I'm pretty much... This is... In some ways I hate that you can play the game like this. Like, I just took a solid position early game. And now it pretty much just is like a... This position is so hard for him to push, and the only way for him to actually push this is with mass siege. He's going cavalry as well. Guess I don't want to mess with that like this. We're just gonna fall back, clean up his army, and then we build it again. Else. Kill them all. I'm afraid he will resign though. That's my biggest concern now. You can't attack without vision, but oh, true, you can target fire without vision. You're right. Whoa, that's not great. I'm gonna try and make my trebuchets kill his mangonels. Not sure if that's gonna work. Not the most impressive damage. Actually, not too bad. Yeah, this is over. You should have harassed your vills since you had map control in the middle. How does he harass my vills though, right? He has to go through the middle somehow to harass my vills. I think it's one of those cases that is like easier said than done. But I get what you mean. This map is a bit awkward as well. The hill is the middle is so filled with these cliffs. Normally it's more of a you can walk everywhere in the middle, but here you have like these cliffs as well, creating even more choke points for the English player. And this castle has a perfect spot, like it's full protected on the front. Can a Springle target fire? Or like with attack with G? Ground, target ground. I wonder how accurate you have to be if you do target ground, if you want to hit like a like something. Because I did target ground with the trebuchet and I didn't get damage. I know it is historically it's like it is like a medieval strategy. You take a position that is hard to attack and then sieging the enemy from that. It is obviously strategy and it's the right thing to do. To me, it just kills dynamic part of the game. There's no longer the back and forth small skirmishes like where you have like you're trading off like in the early game. I mean, it wasn't like a lot happened in the early game here either, but like at least we had some skirmishes with like spears, horsemen, archers, longbows, right? Where we kill a couple units off of each other. But once we got to the stage we were in where I got the castle on the hill, from that point on, the game stops. It's like he cannot push me until he has a significant amount of siege or units. He probably needs like 3 Trebs himself to hit from the hill, and then he also needs his siege to counter my siege that would counter his trebuchet siege. And then I'm just making Trebs myself, and I'm making longbows. I mean, I played the game from start to finish to end up in this situation in this case. So I also went for this, but it's like I don't find I can understand why that's not entertaining from both a viewer and a player perspective. So I also don't like when the game ends up in these situations where it is stalemate. Siege is the only way to break the stalemate. Siege is the only way to counter siege. Then that's when we're ending up in this like, okay, we're both just sitting here kind of doing nothing except setting ourselves up for the even longer game. It's a bit of a rough situation, but also I think it's also heavily dependent on the map.